my goodness, intern, there you are, there you are. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, and the spotted eagleries have to choose this second to give birth. Oh, intern, this is going to be earth-shattering, world-changing news that I'm going to be giving you pretty soon. If we can ever... Okay. Let's see. All right, the spotted eagleries, they're going to just have to give birth on their own. Let's run back. So you remember that exhibit? Oh, what is she carrying? Hang on just a second, intern. Oh, it's an otter toy. That is the cutest thing in the world. But you remember how excited we were? Oh, there's a little divot in the ground there. But do you remember how excited we were to have the great white shark exhibit that we were going to put back here? And how, you know, we just put these beautiful moray eels over here. Everything's going fine, happy and dandy. And then we had this big giant area that we were going to put the great white sharks into. Well, Ben just arrived and he has left us with an absolutely stunning, fantastic new addition to our zoo. Oh, and good news, Amnesia is now pregnant. Amnesia happens to be one of our wonderful turtles, but she's going to have to wait on a second. What a way to end an absolutely perfect day here at our 5-star marine park than by having one of the rarest, probably never before seen in an aquarium, ever before animals in the world. Are you ready for this, intern? This entire big giant new exhibit isn't going to great white sharks. It is actually going to go towards... Dun dun dun! The giant squid! Are you ready for this nonsense? Are you ready for this? I mean, look at this. Look at this. We're gonna have a giant squid. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's uncrate it. I'm in love. I'm in love. I have been fascinated by the giant squid ever since I was a child and obsessed with cryptobiology. And look at this. This is the North Pacific giant squid and actually has a fantastic, very fascinating relationship when you get into the whale species and whales who eat squid and squid who fight the whales and whales who have big giant scars on their bodies from fighting the squids with their beaks. And it's just awesome. And this right here, this beautiful female specimen is going to be our new addition to the zoo, and she is going to be a benthic level addition. So I'm pretty excited. Let's see what she needs really quickly before we start letting her roam free. She does need lots of food. Okay, let's get some herring bait balls in here. Nothing's too good for our new little squiddy poo. I'm so excited about this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna put down some artificial reefs after those run out, just in case. What else does she need? She'll go after the little seal prey dummy. Oh, that's so precious. Okay, and we're gonna put down some clam bubblers for her too. So a little clam bubbler. I'm gonna put the prey dummy up here and just see if she does anything with it. That would make our guest so excited if she did do anything with that. She doesn't really need any specific shelter to rest on. We can put a bazillion deep sea anemones down in just a minute to kind of decorate her zone. And we're gonna fill it with some benthic level rocks so we can kind of give it a nice touch. Oh, look at that. Like the rocky ocean floor from whence she came. And I imagine, can you imagine how much gravity must push down on those squid when they are so deep and low in the ocean? I would love to learn some sort of study that looks at how squid who inhabit deep ocean levels like that adapt to the ocean pressure that just pounds down on their bodies. That would be so fascinating to read. Oh, look at that. Beautiful rocky coast for our beautiful squid. I'm so excited, intern. What a way to end our stay here at the Coral Reef Park. It has been amazing. Oh, all right. We're going to cover the floor with some deep sea anemones. Gonna get quite a few of them just kind of growing everywhere. And then the nice little ones. They're very, very cute. There we go. There we go. They're kind of cluster around where the food's going to be. There. And we won't put them in too many places because I imagine that they'll just kind of grow in spurts where the nutrition sort of is. Have you ever seen how many tube worms grow around the deep sea underwater thermal vents who just feed off of the tiny little bits of minerals that they can get from those underwater vents? It is a fascinating phenomenon, intern. I highly recommend checking it out. I'm going to add some little algae. Just we'll say that that's where they're getting some of their nutrients. But otherwise, it's going to be a very kind of clear, empty area. So let's get far, far away from all the evil splashing water for just a minute. And then we're going to go over and we are going to see how our beautiful benthic level squid is adjusting to life here in our fantastic marine park. All right, let's go over. Let's go over. I really hope we can keep her alive. We will be so famous if we can keep a stunning squid alive. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? How do you lose a giant squid? Oh, there she is. Oh my goodness. All right, and let's get some lights in here. Hopefully we'll turn them down, we'll dim them a little bit so they shouldn't bother her too much. But we do need some lights so that the guests will be able to see her. Oh my gosh. I'm a little bit nervous right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sort of panicking. Let's get out of the water for a moment. Oh goodness. That's what it's like to be in the water, in the ocean, knowing that there's a giant squid just like anywhere near you. Oh, look at her. Look at her, she's so pretty. Oh, okay, we gotta take care of this little turtle really quickly. Really thirsty little baby turtle. Okay, and it's drinking water right now though, so it should be all right. Oh, and the common eater needs some help. Okay, okay, off you go, off you go. We'll adopt you out to another house. You'll be much happier. All right, little hawksbill turtle, how are you doing? Drinking some water. There's lots and lots of water available to you. That should make you happy. There we go. Now we're pooping. We're a happier turtle, happier little baby turtle who actually needs some enrichment items. Let's put a couple more clam bubblers down over here. That might entertain the baby turtles a bit more. All right, and then let's see. I mean, if I was here, I would be just rushing. If I was one of the guests here, absolutely rushing to get over to where the squid is. Are you rushing, sir? Mr. Yell, are you coming over to view our giant squid? Oh, there's a little kid who's coming this way. Benjamin's coming over. I want to see if Benjamin's coming over to see the giant squid. I would be coming over here. I mean, it's a giant freaking squid. Look at it. Did you see that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is the best thing. And you can see so clearly into the water. This is fantastic. Zookeeper, I'm glad it's you and not me who's in there right now, because I would be freaking out a little bit more. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, look at it, look at it. Oh my gosh, and its little tentacles flying everywhere. Oh, that's fantastic. Are you coming to view this? Where'd the kid go? He's still working his way over here. Takes forever, but everybody is slowed down by so much water. Oh, should we make it deeper? I think she's like begging us to make it deeper for her. So let's go ahead and make this exhibit much deeper. Lower the tank floor a little bit. Let's see how she likes that. Oh, I hope, oh, look at her, look at those tentacles. Look at those tentacles. Oh, that's the coolest thing in the world. There's a giant squid rushing around down here somewhere, intern. She swims kind of funky dunky, but oh, there she goes, there she goes. We can see her. Oh, she's so beautiful. Is she coming over to eat some of the herrings? Oh my gosh, giant squid. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, kidlet, what do you think? What do you think? This is earth-changing, life-changing stuff you're witnessing right now, Mr. Benjamin. All right. He's thinking about the purple queens. All right, Jill's coming over to come see what's going on. Yay, he's entertained. Oh, I'm so glad. So he is having a good time. I'm actually kind of curious if there's some other benthic level animals that we might be able to mix in, because this is a giant exhibit. There's plenty of room for more bits and pieces of the animal food chain and ecosystem in here. So let's see, benthic. Oh, we could have some goblin sharks in turn. If we had enough money, we could have some demon stingers at least. And those football fish. Oh, that's amazing. So we could add in a few football fish at least. What do they eat? Don't really need much. Very easygoing little football fish. We'll put a few football fish and goblin or demon stingers in. So we'll put like a few of the females in here. I'm gonna add a few football fish. All right, let's get away from the evil splashing water that can knock you out. And then we'll come back over. What do we think? Oh, look at him. All right, so this gentleman is coming on over. The football fish are happy. We have people just pouring over. Oh, you know what we need? We need another little gift card. Where's our gift card? Come here, sir. Are you making any money? He's making like no money. I'm gonna move him because we have a gift store right here. So I'm gonna move him right over here where hopefully he can make quite a bit of money right there. Yeah. Because then people will be able to come straight over and be like, wow, that's amazing. And you know what else I want? Let's put an educator down here too. Because this is a perfect place to have a nice educator podium. Yeah, stuck back in this corner. And then we're just going to stick a little educator back here. Here you go, sir. All right, I trust you're going to be able to do your job over here. Tell people about the football fish and the benthic level animals. And look at this kid. Oh, he's so excited. Football fish 3 is shaking itself off. I can't wait to see some of the animals. All right, so they're actually, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, the squid's chasing the stinger. Oh my goodness. Well, that's happening. That might be, the squid might be making short food out of oh dear. Yep, they're a little bit excited because the squid is indeed chasing some of the other fish, but I think that's gonna be okay. Oh, wow. So there we go, intern. This is a fantastic way to end and to celebrate our events that we have done here at the Coral Reef Zoo. I would have stayed longer, and we will be moving back to the other zones. Don't worry, we're not going to be abandoning all of the zoo, and we can come back eventually. But I'm just feeling like, you know, something about all the water here makes me run kind of slow, just feel kind of slow. I'm pretty sure I won't feel this way if we go over to areas that have less tanks. And we'll probably see some of these animals show up in areas with less tanks. So it's a lesson for the future. Having a zoo entirely composed of aquatic tanks is actually not a very good idea because it makes you feel extremely slow and sluggish, and it makes it very difficult for anything to happen. All right, oh my gosh, see what I mean? Anything to happen. All right, well, let's go ahead and kind of review what we've got going on here in the zoo. Sedone, have you given birth yet? Oh, she's about to give birth. All right, so we'll keep an eye on our otters. They should be giving birth to some babies pretty soon. Very exciting news. The pelicans, as usual, are complaining about not being able to reach their fish. They're just fussy pelicans. I'm going to move the fish down there then. All right, and we've got a lot of people complaining right over here. What is going on that has everybody so upset down here? My goodness. Okay, got to clean the moray water. What's going on? Purple Queen and Purple Queen are chasing each other around. Dipper's chasing the Purple Queen. Well, I'm sorry everyone, but if my dolphins want to feast on those Purple Queens, I am not going to do anything to dissuade them because I am more than ready for those Purple Queens to kind of clear away. So yeah, not going to dissuade them from eating all of they want on those Purple Queens. And look at that. Oh, people are unhappy back here for unknown reasons. Demon Stinger 4 looks comfortable in its habitat. What about you? Because the squid is chasing some of them. Well, that's just the way it goes. It's a hungry squid. It's a beautiful, hungry, apparently pretty content and happy squid. So that makes me very happy. And we've got people hanging out back here. We should probably put, well, we have like a whole little eating area right over here, so we don't need a dessert cart right next to the squids. They can just walk right over here. What do you think, Taylor? Yeah, I think that the only time that they're really complaining is when the squid starts chasing some of the fish. But I would say this is an exhibit worth walking to the very back of our park for, in my opinion. This is totally worth it, and it is pulling so many of the people back here. And let's go ahead and clean up the moray eels because they're fussing about their water quality. Don't worry, guys, I'm coming. We'll take good care of you guys too. Oh, beautiful moray eels. They've got plenty of food. All right, they're doing good down here. We've got a bird who's ready to be adopted out. So we're doing pretty good on our sea turtle project. We'll probably see some of our sea turtles move in to the other zoos and other zones that we're going to be working in the future. I never again will make the mistake of having lots and lots of both genders of fish. Always just one gender of fish. They seem to live forever and they seem to have no problem. But if they start breeding, that's where things get ridiculous. I mean, how many fish do we have here right now? Other than like the squids and things like that. Haha, I see what you're trying to do there, intern. Alright, let's see. And the squids aren't really fish, but we'll talk about that later. Sharks now, they would be considered fish. Alright, so there's 607 animals in this park, which is a lot of animals, and almost all of them are fish. Too many fish, so many fish, and I have adopted out like all of the male purple queens so many times, and they just continue to repopulate because of those darn eggs that you can't do anything with, because you can't touch the eggs, can't move the eggs until it is time for them to hatch. You can't adopt them out, you can't really do anything with them. You could move them into an area and then they're gonna hatch and they're gonna have babies in that area before you can even blink, unfortunately. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm gonna just try to bring the numbers down a little bit. So we have learned quite a bit for maintaining and maintenancing our next few zoos, intern. As we have talked about before, oh my gosh, that's gonna take way too long. But as we've talked about before, we have learned a lot when it comes to maintaining zoos. I mean, we managed to get this one up to 5 stars, almost no problem. Lots of nurse sharks. Nurse sharks are doing quite well. There's the whale sharks. The whale shark family did quite well too. That made me very happy. All right, and the otters should be having their babies pretty soon. Amnesia has already laid her eggs, which is fantastic. And these guys are doing good. Are you guys just complaining about the dolphins chasing? They are just complaining about the dolphins chasing the purple queens again. Yay! Well, we've had a very successful zoo. We managed to get it financially successful. We managed to get it up to 5 stars. We managed to add in, yay, Amnesia has given birth, yay! We managed to add in some very rare creatures that have definitely sparked the imaginations and the excitement of our zoo guests. And we've learned quite a few things when it comes to managing a marine zoo, because it has been a long, long time since we've managed an entirely marine zoo. And now we know not to do it again. At least not like this. All right. So apparently our zookeepers are having issues taking care of our pelicans. There's a pelican baby! Hi! So we'll come down here. We're going to fill up all the things with the fish. I should have some otter babies soon. Are you going to have the babies, Sedone? Are you in here? Hi, sweetie. Are you going to have your baby? Oh, it's so pretty in here. Look at all the little otters. Oh, I would love to see the otters in another zoo. We'll probably add otters maybe to our temperate forest zoo. We'll figure out, we'll start mixing the animals into our different zones a lot more often than we have been. We probably won't be separating the animals by zone quite as often anymore. So you'll see lions and otters next to each other, and giraffes, and maybe some penguins and polar bears. Are you gonna give birth yet? She's thinking about it. You want to come over here? Maybe have a baby? Oh, she just gave birth. Oh, she just needed to be on land. Oh my goodness, there we go. So there we go, intern. The cycle of life continues here in our zoo. We've got another little baby otter here. Well, I'm so happy. Oh, and look at that. The otter has a little bone. Oh, I love it when they carry those little bones around. Oh, so slow, so slow. So adorable. Such cute little otters. But alright, so there we go, intern. The otters are doing well. We've got our giant squid, which is absolutely beautiful. What do people think of it still? Coming down over here. What do you guys think? I mean, that is a giant freaking squid. I hope you guys are happy. Ben pulled off miracles to make this happen. I know that I'm very happy. And we will have a lot of marine animals to pull on for putting into homes in our other zoos and other zones later, intern. So I have enjoyed working on this zone with you so much, and we're gonna go now and check on our other zones, our other zoos, and take care of them. And we'll start mixing in a lot more water animals much more often, and I just can't wait to share the entire experience with you, intern. So I will see you next time. We'll probably be headed back to the Savannah zone or maybe the temperate forest zone. Who knows? It's going to be a fantastic adventure, and we will continue working together in the future. So I'll see you then, intern. Bye-bye.